Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. We're playing some Out of Ore today. We are on the frozen map here. Let's start out up top here. This will generate us some gravel so we can keep the concrete going. Gravel makes cement, then cement and water will make us some concrete. Alright. I don't know how much of this is going to come off. Looks pretty rough. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Grab a few scoops in the tunnel here. A lot of coal. Last update, they did a lot of work on the graphics. Pretty cool. This is that dark forest green. Kind of like on that John Deere stuff. kind of like it. Might be time to put in another conveyor system here. And we could run it along that wall and dump it into that other one. That might be the way to go. Really needed to take one more scoop. So what we can do, I think we run it this way, because I'm really not doing much over here anymore, and just dump it into this. So this is deleting this, so we are losing some material here. So let's level this off. Okay. We'll put the hoppers down here. So we'll need to make this a little wider. Again, we can just dig this out a little bit. But oh, I gotta hit the right button. All right, let's back this. Let's back this off one here. We'll put the coal power generator on this side. Let's get us a couple hoppers here. Maybe 3. If we go to grid mode, what's that going to look like? Off just a hair, but that's actually not bad. Let's take a look at what if we do a would that be a left? Let's see what that looks like. Does that clear this corner? It does. Let's go back to snap build here for a minute. Let's put an incline in here. Put some straights in. We want a 6 right here. A 6. I don't even know if we want to raise it up at all. We won't be able to, if we don't raise it up, then we won't be able to get through there. So Let's raise it up. Oh, we're not even at the right spot. Dang it. We're going to need a... is it a right? Left. Shoot. Oh. I put it into the wall, didn't I? I'll do that. Let's try this again. All right. So let's... Not perfect, but it looks like we can get through there if we need to. In case we did want to change up the design later, right? So. We're going to do a 5x. I think that's going to be enough. We'll do a 5x. this again. Five X. Let's put us in a pole here. Let's go ahead and get the big coal plant. Looks like the big one's 4,200. All right, so go to grid mode. What's that look like? It's fine. Let's see what this thing looks like here. I can't see. Can't see the output. All right. Let's bring back the Dramite here. Actually burned through a lot of it. Go back to snap build here. I didn't see what the requirements were for this. Only 1,000, so we're good. Now what I want to do, I'm going to put some mesh ceilings in here. Like this. They kind of look like this stuff could go through. Now the problem is, when you do that, you won't be able to reach. You won't be able to reach that. You can't, turn it on and off from up here. You'll have to remove it, but we'll deal with that in a minute. We're going to go one more here. I'm going to Dramite this back a little bit, just to. I want to put a door in here. And we could make a door. I'm just we're going to go, we're going to bring our walls back. And we'll use this one. We'll need to get us some some of these dump decks. I think it's 24. Let's get those installed. Here we're going to use the ceilings to block that dirt from going down in. And then we're going to just do walls. Alright, let's go grab us some coal. We'll have to add more floors in on the back side there, but we need a power source. We need some coal to power it up. Let's do it. I've just been selling it, I think, pretty much. Actually, we were almost could have came through this all the way over here. All right. We're going to just drop. We'll leave this open. There's no need to. So that'll turn all that on. I want to put these other two dump decks over here. Now, one of these subscribers told me this. You don't have to clear all this out because when you put something in there like that, we're going to split those out, and you go into this and you hit consume, it's going to suck all that stuff that's in there. It's going to take it. So see, it took like 1,200 coal right there. I don't know if that was the middle one or not. Oh no, I needed to do this one. So again, we'll just do a couple, and that'll clear that out. Now there's nothing that you see how it cleared it out. So again, a lot of good subscriber suggestions. It helps out a lot. I do appreciate it. So now obviously we can just scoop and dump right here. Now I didn't test it. I'm assuming we are good. We'll dump a dump. We'll dump a dump. We're going to take a big dump, and then we're going to check it out and look at it, take pictures, send to our friends. I mean, we're going to now it doesn't like it when you're super close to the wall like this. that's coming here. So, all good. All right. So we'll go ahead and all right. So all good. Let that process. Let's get our stuff set up here the way we want it. Put that one up as a placeholder. I got a bunch of cement on me for some reason here, so we'll go ahead and organize a little bit. Guys, don't forget to check out all the out ore on the channel. If you want to see me play a different map, or if you got some suggestions, feel free. Yeah, we just got a ton of coal pretty quickly. Let's see if we got any. Water sells for the same price as dirt. It's about 14,000 a stack there. 13,999. Passive income. We'll take our gravel. We also can see if we got any actual ores, which we did. Still getting it. Okay. Here's our coal from the other side. Right. So this is our low temp smelter. We can run the silver, copper, lithium, and any gold that we would have had through here. And the high temp smelters over here, which would be aluminum, and then any iron we wanted to turn into steel, but I've already got over a stack, so we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to turn it into beams and rods. So over here we've got a beam and rod production. Just throw in iron ore. It's going to make half beams and half rods. So it's going to go through. It's going to split it. It's going to roll some into beams and some into rods. And we're going to collect those here. once it's all done here. The other one's got a little farther to travel. Okay, all good. All right, we'll want to stop by the container here on the way out. We'll drop off our our extra parts that I got on me here. I already got probably quite a bit of stuff in here. I probably didn't even have to buy half the stuff, but I always forget to come check this first. All good. So we'll keep all this other stuff on us. We'll go ahead and go to the other little production facility here. While we're over here, let's go ahead and check to see if we got any oil to sell. We did spend some money, so we do got some oil to sell. Oil is, you got to place it on a coal deposit like this, but it sells for $664. And even though we're kind of under the mountain a little bit, I'm running it on solar, so again, it's just generating income passively the whole time you're playing. So once you get to the larger equipment, money is not a big deal in this game, unless you just want to challenge yourself, because you can also move money to your company, which I have been doing. So if you look, I've got 66 million in the company funds, 20 million on this map. So when I go start another map, I can just take money from the company. So it looks like we got behind on our ruby processing, so looks like we didn't even process any gravel last time, so let's run some cement through here, get all that queued up. We'll cancel these rubies and we'll move these rubies over to here. We'll pull the rubies out for now. We'll go ahead and, we're pulling just the rubies for now. Well, here's still some more stuff that's not processing. We'll take this ruby ore and these rubies. Looks like I did AFK quite a bit. Oh, we're mixing diamonds and rubies. That's okay. All right, let's go ahead and sell these as well. 6,800 rubies for 1.3 million. Let's drop the cement off here. We're just going to throw it all in the same one for now. I don't have anything queued up. We'll not queue anything up right now. We'll drop the rods and the beams in here. Again, I've got 500 and 300 of these, so I'm not going to queue anything up at the moment. So leave it to go with that. And then go down here and move some material. We'll keep playing around with the bagger here. this is dumping directly into the truck here. It's one into there, but then it's filling up the truck. It's going into the back of the dump truck there. This looks like all pay dirt, so that's a plus. Trying to keep a view so I can keep an eye on the truck up there. I'm going to have to raise it a little bit here. Probably blowing this thing up, huh? No, not bad. A couple thousand. Still good here. Now when this thing is moving around, sometimes you'll have to watch it because it'll not be lined up with your thing and you'll just be dumping it on the ground. This thing seems to react a little less violently when it hits concrete versus the actual excavators. The boom's hitting it now, but not the buckets. Stop right here. See how it's not really acting super crazy. It's starting to square off a little bit, so it looks like it's getting full, but still not bad. We'll go ahead and dump it. We got a processing center right over here. Probably should just make that directly fall into here. Would make more sense. take this up here and park it. Like a glove. So I kind of want to go this direction with this. This is a lot of good ore here, though I hate to lose it by covering it up. So I've been kind of playing around, but grid build will solve that problem. Back one row still until we probably going to move this thing again, but let's adjust this. Let's go ahead and change this here. I'm gonna leave it up high like that so I can drive underneath it. So we still got all that processing. Let's go up to our I probably have a truck up here I could teleport to, but that's okay. I think we have an actual vehicle. I was thinking about going on top and trying to just go down from the top as well, but I'm not sure how to do that. Yeah, there's a truck there we could be teleporting to. I could bring that up here and kind of teleport back and forth. A little cheaty, just depends on how you feel about it. I forgot why we're up here. We're going to grab our stuff out of here, our conveyors, so we're not just buying stuff. I don't know if we'll need the power. We'll take the any of the conveyors here. We won't need the pipe. Oh, they've got diamonds and rubies here we can go ahead and sell off. We'll leave those in there in case we need to manufacture something. I think that's why those are in there. But we can sell these. 205,000, 426,000. There's no reason to hold on to that money. I usually just keep it till I get a stack. So, all good. So if you guys missed it, I mean, you can go back and watch all the episodes. We started out loading the truck there when we first started doing this. And then, you know, I was going to go this way into the mountain again, but I've already got the tunnel over there. I was just trying to make more of an open pit mine, and I'm trying to use the bagger and figure out how to use the bagger effectively. You know, not just use it, but use it effectively to where it's moving a lot of material. So we're going to just, we're going to build us a little bit of a platform here so that we can get up on here and do what we need to do. Then we'll delete it. Luckily for us, this guy's got hops for days. All right, so we do have a couple straights here. Let's put those up here. We can definitely use a couple of those. Get over to there, right? Now what we can do to make this a little more legit, we'll support it, but we'll still be able to drive through here. for future possibilities. So let's, and I've been trying to do grid build as whenever I can. So if you go here and you're on grid build, you know it's going to be over here, so you can just do this. I want to leave that wide enough to have plenty of room to go through. So, and what I want to do is I'm going to bring it so that all this, you could technically drop it onto a conveyor, but if it's sending a lot, it'll overload a conveyor. So I'd rather drop it right into the sword here. So what we're going to do, we got another little 6 straight here. Let's use that. And I may have trouble getting up there. Oh, okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of these to drop it back down. Oh, that's going to only take it up, huh? Yeah. Interesting. It's only going to elevator it. It's not going to drop it. Okay. Good to know. So what we may want to do, oh, we don't want equipment. We're going to want some downs, right? And we want to leave this open so we can go over here and check our thing. Let's put a small straight on there, because we can run it right over this. By grid mode, we can make it exact. So we can do a little straight. We're going to want to support it more because it's going to look a little crazy. Which we're really going to need that row, because that's going to lock into the, it's going to look a little wonky, so we're going to wait. What do we got? Well, we got some short straights here. Let's use these and match it up exact. So it's not exact. It's over here in the middle, which is fine because that will allow us to do this and make it look like it's got some support. All right. Oop. Need any more lefts. Conveyor. I hope we don't fry this thing. I didn't think about this. We probably should turn this off. We've only got 700 power. So I don't know if we're going to exceed that or not. Let's get us another little 2 too straight here. It's going to stick out a little farther than I want. Let's do this. Let's just go ahead and put the chute here. What we could do, we could put this here first. Straight, right? And that'll allow us to put a little support here. I can't see. That wasn't the right spot. That was not the right spot. Not the right spot. Honestly, it doesn't look horrible. It looks, I mean, it is through some of the wires, but it just depends on what you're able to deal with. So, let's see what our requirements are. $967. So yeah, we have to upgrade this because this is not enough. So what we can do, so let's get us, oh, I did have a pole over there that I didn't go get, did I? Let's see. Put some stairs right there, maybe. I've got a pole in here, right? It's only 1,400, but I think that's all we need. All right. I really like this map. Honestly, it was one of the later maps that I played, but I got so tired of cutting trees. If you've played this game, you know what I'm talking about. You can cut a lot of trees to make money early on. Okay, so let's drop the pole in here. Let's drop the 700 in. We're going to flip it. We're going to buy us another one. We'll just do another. We really only need the 300 with that one. It's kind of, even though they might not be facing the right direction, we'll still make them, I want them facing the same direction, I guess. It'll look a little more legit, but they don't follow the sun. But we can do this now. Let's go to snap mode. Snap. Snap, snap. 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 And if you just look at the pole, it'll automatically go up there. Now we got 700 here. And 300 here, which gives us 1,000. And we only need 963. So we should be good. Oh, 967. Let's put our unforeseen back in here. So now we'll test it out, but it should be going directly into the processing. So we won't have to worry about watching the truck and all that. And it doesn't look too crazy. Looks a little crazy, but I always like to test, even though it's pretty straightforward in this situation. I always like to test. If you watch some of my early videos and I dumped out, 5,000 asphalt, you'll know why I do it this way now. There we go. All good. We're good. We're golden. Let's try to line this dude up. J, huh? We'll add hoppers to this and stuff as we go. We just got to be careful. Anything we add to this would definitely put us over. So what we may do is just drop a different hopper system. What I'm trying to do is get up here closer. You can spin this back around. Actually looks pretty good, I think. Maybe go a little farther up. Make sure we're hitting. We are. Let's go into focus view here. A lot of this top layer is going to be, or pretty much all the top layer is junk. Sometimes you will find ore, valuable ore, very close to the surface, which I did when I started this open pit mine. Right away I found some pretty valuable ore deposit very close to the surface. As you can see it behind us there, it's dumping right into the conveyor. We're still in the dirt layer for the most part here. Still money. We're selling everything, even the dirt. You can see that line. We're just about right on the line there to get some pay dirt. So might be getting a little bit of pay dirt with this pass. Definitely getting some pay dirt on this side as we're coming across. This row's all pay dirt, looks like. It's coming right for us. Trying to get into regular garbage dirt here and some pay dirt. Otherwise we get to this side here. Bring this one on across here. I'm going to drop down a little bit. I don't know if we're actually going to hit anything. We might need to go a little further down. This thing will spin in a 360, a complete circle. If you check out the Grasslands flat map, you'll see that I was playing around with that. Let's go on over here and then I'll try to drop it down for another pass. Probably going to get ready and call it there, guys. I do appreciate you hanging out with me today as always. Don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel for all the dirt moving action. Until next time, have fun digging that dirt. I am out of here.